Dear fellow countrymen and women, I'm here to pose the following fundamental questions to all Ugandans, wherever you are. In fact, I'm going to analyze the catastrophic, messy, and erroneous project of food distribution that is going on within Kampala. It is a total mess. In fact, for me, it looks like it is an illusion. It is an hallucination. It is a fallacy, for that matter. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know the meaning of these words. A fallacy or an illusion or hallucination is something that does not exist in nature. It is something that does not comply in the rules of nature. That is an illusion. It is an hallucination. It is a fallacy. And this is what I want. These are the three words I want to use to describe the food distribution project that is going on. Totally an illusion. An illusion. Have you ever heard of a bottomless pit? Or a stick with one end? Those are hallucinations and illusions. Have you ever heard of a pit that is dug and dug without a bottom? No. So if you hear someone talk of a bottomless pit, it is an hallucination. If you hear someone talk of a stick with one end, it is an hallucination. Have you ever seen a stick with one end, only one end? No. It is an hallucination, an illusion. So, this is the description I can give this project of food distribution. In fact, it is showing that there is a very huge vacuum of critical thinking, of leadership, and involvement in this country. Totally. Very huge vacuum. Where are the professionals in these things? Where are the sociologists? Where are the people who studied crisis management? Where are they to advise the president on this matter? It looks like Uganda will lack human resource completely. I cannot imagine the gambling that is taking place in that project. I cannot imagine it. It was totally planned. The architecture should actually be fired. It shows that all the professionals, sociologists, social workers, crisis managers were left out, and they are nowhere to be seen to handle such a project. I see ministers talking at Uganda Media Center, totally detached from reality. They're actually shocked going to slums and seeing how people are living, and the shock to them for the last so many years they are governing this country. They don't know what is happening. The minister was saying how he was shocked by how people are living. Another minister came up and said, and also complimented the same statement. The ministers are totally out of touch. Where the people studied crisis management, the social workers, the sociologists, the public administrators, where are they? It looks to me that everyone, all of us, have left the president to handle this problem alone. Our dear president has done so many good things to Ugandans. He has helped us with the infection. 100% mark. He has helped us with so many things, so many wars, for so many years when he was a youth, when he was in his middle 60s and 70s. But now he looks like he needs someone to help him. To handle some of these issues, he can't be everywhere. Ugandans, where are the professionals, the lawyers? They are all seated at home waiting for the next address to come, to hear instructions and directives. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. All the 40 million Ugandans are seated home waiting for the next address. Waiting for one person, for one man to think for us. We need to advise, we need to find a way of how we can reach, how we can address our issues as the thinkers of this country. Our courses we studied at Makerere in all universities need to apply now. Where is World Vision? To vision Uganda, to vision. Where are the NGOs to help in this? Can't you come and volunteer and assist in directing government, you the professionals, on how to handle this project that concerns society? Oh my God. I cannot get it. Let me help Ugandans and define for them sociology. Sociology is a faculty in Makerere University that educates public administrators, social workers, sociologists, counselors, mention, and they are supposed to contribute and help us in this time where we need them the most. And all of them at home seated, waiting for the next address. Where did the common sense go? Where did sanity go? Can't you all see that we are faced with an alarming and looming catastrophe called famine in the next 3 to 10 months? All the ministers who sit around the president, can't you advise him that, Mr. President, the priority are not vehicles? In this time, the priority is buying food. The priority is supporting farmers to buy seeds, to give them soft loans, to go and start planting because the seasons are getting done. Oh my God. You see all of them seated, looking. Oh my God. Thanks to this lady, Amelia Chambadi. Thanks to her. Advise something. Where are the thinkers? Where are the voices of reason? Where did rain start beating Ugandans? Where did rain start hitting Ugandans? In fact, there is one scholar who said, an unexamined life is not worth living. Not worth living. If we examine ourselves, can we ask ourselves, where did rain start beating Ugandans? At what point? Did we get it wrong? Critical thinking was chewed and vomited out of Ugandans completely. It's like you chew something and then spit it and vomit it. That is what happened to critical thinking. It was murdered. Dear Mr. President, we humbly request you to please adjust in your priorities, sir. At the moment, we don't need the fleet of vehicles. We need food. We need to support farmers. Most of the farmers, the serious farmers, are in a lockdown in Kampala. They can't access their farms. Last time we talked about it, that it is an idiot who can stop a farmer from going to his field. But they did not tell you that farmers are in Kampala and their farms are in upcountry. The farms are in Masaka, the farms are in Mitiana, the farms are somewhere else out of Kampala. We have left produce to the subsistence farmers only, who can only produce for domestic use. All the farmers who can be able to produce food are locked up in Kampala. They cannot afford seeds. They cannot afford their farms. We are just here. So we need soft loans. We need to address this issue of food insecurity. Who doesn't see this? Oh my God. So, my questions are, where did the critical thinking go? Where did common sense go? Where did sanity go? Where are we heading? The generation of 35 years, 38 years, and 20 years have no option completely. So, the questions are, where are the people who studied social science to help us, to help the president, to help government in the food distribution? Is it rocket science for you to understand that in the next 3 months to 10 months, Uganda is going to suffer famine because we have not planted? Is it rocket science to understand that Ugandans plant in March and April, and that's where the lockdown was effected, and a huge number was locked out? Jesus Christ. Our MPs, we elected you to go and think, to go and advise. Why don't you revise some of those laws, NSF laws? You at least do one thing for Ugandans. Do a miracle for Ugandans. You've done so many mistakes. At least do one miracle. At least you revise the law of NSSF and adjust it. Every person who is a farmer and has money with NSSF should be advanced with a soft loan. I don't want to talk a lot this time, but I really hope the Ugandans and the decision makers who are watching this video can be able to address the issue of food and famine that is bound to strike Ugandans. I hope professionals can be recruited to help in this social administration of distributing food that now appears to be erroneous. In fact, it is going to outdo the earlier achievement of the president of fighting COVID-19. He has done very well there. But now the sociologists, the other people who are supposed to do their job, are not doing their job. Kindly, Mr. President, address two issues. Please change priority of the vehicles and channel that money to soft loans, to farmers, in buying food for Ugandans. I can't expose people. Someone has just called me now, asking for some little money. I can't also handle. Of course, I had to assist, but for only 1 or 2, 3 days. It is unsustainable. And you talk about fleet. Can someone come up and say, Mr. President, sir, the biggest problem of Uganda is now food and supporting farmers? It's my humble appeal, Mr. President, to kindly reconsider and change priority. We shall handle the vehicle fleet later. Let us first get food, and let us first secure food security. Otherwise, we are heading for doom. We are heading for doom. I call upon all the sociologists, all the professionals, the lawyers, everyone who started something to do with human population, social population, to come up, raise your views, and we'll be able to channel our country to the right path of direction. I thank you, Mr. President. I hope that this issue will be addressed. But as for now, we want to tell you that the food project distribution is a total mess. These guys, when they see that you have a fence, you have a gate, they just bypass and go. They assume that you are not vulnerable. Everyone now is vulnerable, Mr. President. Everyone is vulnerable. Your ministers, we see them talk at Uganda Media Center. They are just shocked with the way Ugandans are living. They are detached from reality. They have no experience at all. Maybe we are supposed to hire these NGOs like World Vision and the rest to come up and say, Mr. President, for us, we are here, we are ready to contribute to assist you in the technique of dealing with society. The ministers are out of touch. You hear them talk of something they totally don't know about. They are just in shock. And the fellow minister comes and also compliments what the other said. That, Ugandans are living terribly. After so long, you now realize that Ugandans are living terribly. Do you have a solution for that? Where did rain start beating Ugandans? Critical thinking. Where did it go? Oh my God. Let me end here. Thank you for watching. But we need immediate action on the issue of food insecurity and the food distribution that is taking place in this country. Thank you for listening.